get that going. She's here to give me hell. Did you see what I did? Okay, come in here and you can tell the lovely people what we've done. I'm trying to bring you up on my other computer.
We've been trying to figure out who has been putting spoons into our top rack of our dishwasher any old which way instead of in the nice little slots. She's the culprit. Now I went to put some dishes in the dishwasher and I had this many sitting there just kind of scattered around.
Because I went in there and scattered them all on purpose. Because she was nagging that I left a mess. So
during her
life,
I'm trying to embarrass her.
No.
Go do seeds.
Okay.
We have our camera, our computer on a, what do you call that? What is it?
Susan?
A lazy Susan in the table. And the cat keeps pulling the cord, which is not good. But that turns the whole camera.
Well, there you have it. How are you guys doing? Oh, my hair is awful.
Good. We actually had some decent weather today, which was nice. It was warm. Well, warm for us. I mean, I think it was -2, which wasn't too bad.
Compared to -16, wasn't it, on Saturday?
Yeah. So
we actually got a skiff of snow.
Oh,
last night. It's all gone now, but
yeah,
it was cold here too for a change.
It's just been all over the place because we had one night was -24, which we haven't had that all year. We haven't had those temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got like the one night of -24, and then the next day the next day was -16, but then it just kind of kept climbing because the night didn't stay cold. And then this morning we were at -2. So who knows?
All over the place.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. So
we've been pretty good. We've had a few days where we've gotten below 0.
Yeah.
But not very many. Like last night, I think was one, and maybe the night before. And we might have a few more. We're expecting some more frost, maybe even some more snow this week. We don't know.
Do you guys fall like the same as us, where kind of your worst weather comes end of January, first week of February, and then it starts to
better.
Yeah.
You guys just probably get warmer quicker than we do.
Yeah. Like I already have budding on roses and bushes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I wouldn't want it now because you know what would happen for us. Then we'd have horrible weather coming and oh boy.
Yeah. Hi, Gail. How you doing?
But yeah, it's definitely been an up and down year for us for sure, and just a weird, like we said, I haven't uncovered them. I left all my cabbages in the garden last year.
Oh, okay.
In the fall, I planted what did I plant? About 24 cabbages, and they got sort of that size. Like they were tiny and just starting to kind of. So we said, well, we'll leave them and see what happens come spring because it didn't seem worth picking.
Or Bippy? Is it Bippy? Down on Boddington Farm?
We can't see the.
You can't see the chat?
No. Oh, there we go.
You should know. Did you get it?
There we are. Okay, we're good.
Hello. Hi, Elizabeth.
Oh my gosh, cats. Oh.
I have it on 2 screens. So I have it on StreamYard here, but I have YouTube over here, and my camera is here, and so this is in sync, and this one over here is not in sync. And so if I look over here, our voices and our mouths are moving at different times.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's we're not quite to that level yet of bouncing around on the different. Although we have discussed getting a webcam, so I think that's going to be the next thing.
Yeah,
because it probably will make it a lot easier.
I need to get one that's got a little longer cord and a little better pixelation. I noticed the last time that we were doing, I think it was us that was doing a live, or I was doing a live with someone else, and my picture quality was just awful. The playback.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of little things we're learning as we go.
That's it, Bibby. Down on Boddington Farm.
Yeah. Yeah, Gail almost missed it there. You were almost going to Jan's live, not hers.
Yeah, no, I knew whose it was. Yeah, I'm confused easily.
Oh, well.
So many things on the go. I got all my pots done, all 5.
Oh, nice. Wow.
I've done. I still have to seal them, finish sealing them. I've got 3 are sealed, 2 still have to be sealed.
Yeah. So what do you use for your sealing of them? Like you're just using an acrylic pour paint, right?
Yeah.
And then what do you seal them with?
I seal them with a waterproof Mod Podge.
Oh, okay.
And I actually, I didn't know, I've tried different sealing techniques. I've done the Mod Podge, I've done resin, and I've done a spray-on protector. And they all seem to be working. I've got a pot out there, a couple of pots out there right now that were done with the Mod Podge, and a couple that were done with the spray. Mm-hmm. And they all seem to be fine out there. Like, I don't know, we'll see how they are in the spring.
Yeah.
See how they weather.
And you've left them out. You've left them out for the winter.
Yeah. I wanted to see how the coating
how they would fare. Yeah.
Because I just started doing all this art stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's
so I don't know how it
works. But I see Gail's trying a banner for her live tonight. We'll have to check it out.
Oh, good.
We've
those
we've
work.
got to figure out a lot of that sort of stuff. Oh, you've got a banner going across. Well, okay, we've got a lot to learn on that sort of stuff. And you made it a pretty purple, which I don't know how you do that.
Customize your colors. There's only so much you can do with the free version.
Okay, yeah.
I can't put my own logo in here.
Yeah.
And but so I can put banners on though. Version, so apparently.
Well, I think was
neat.
Check out. Yeah. Well, was that something that they were talking about? Was that what the free version? You have a limit on how many hours you can do with StreamYard. Is that what I always hear? I'm going to go to Jules. I'm going to go Jules for a moment, but he was talking about that on a live the other day. About you can only do so many hours on the free
I think it's 20 hours of lives with the free version.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I'm not planning to do that.
Really, I plan on doing an hour or 2 every week, which is,
Yeah, exactly. So
not too bad.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, we ended up a pretty decent turnout, I guess you could say, for
we hit the 20. So
we have 21, and I couldn't remember if you said last week that your sister wanted to do it or didn't.
She is not going to be able to.
Okay, no, that's fine because she would have been 22. But I'm like, I don't know. She didn't get in touch with me, but I thought she might have got in touch with you or something. So
she let me know that she wasn't. So that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's anywhere to get her seeds until long past the date for sending them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of neat. So that's what we ended up with was the 21, which I think is pretty good for first year for trying to do an exchange and get it all going.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's a really good turnout.
Yeah, and it'll just grow from there. So of them, and I have to get organized on this. Maybe I'll be organized next week. I don't know. But of the 22, 14 had active YouTube channels, like published content. So I thought that was, and a lot of them said even though they weren't garden content or whatever, they would still post updates and things.
Well, that's good.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah. So that will be good to kind of keep it all going with that sort of stuff.
Actually get to see how people's stuff does.
Yeah. The only one that I haven't figured out, and she hasn't sent me her address, is I don't know where Wild Edibles is from. Is she Alberta or Saskatchewan?
I thought she was Saskatchewan.
Okay, that's what Chris thought too.
I'm not entirely sure either. It doesn't say on her channel.
No, it doesn't say in her about or anything. So
Okay.
I kind of went back and watched some of the earlier videos because sometimes people say it at the beginning,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she didn't mention it. So I was just like, well, maybe we'll catch her in a live, or I'll send her another note. But
We just
she
didn't
had
remember.
she posted a video, and what's that?
I think there was something on, was it Aquarius who made the announcement for the teams who were picked down south? And
Okay.
he mentions her location in that
Okay,
video.
so maybe I'll look at that one because that might.
I just don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either, but I think it was Saskatchewan or it could have been Manitoba even.
Yeah,
I don't remember. In there, in the middle.
So
I'll look at that then.
She was the only one we couldn't remember where she was from, but you wrote down where.
Yeah, we had so we had one person from Nova Scotia, one from the Northwest Territories.
Oh, nice.
Then the one from Saskatchewan. Oh, Elizabeth's Adventure says she's in Ontario. She must be northern Ontario. Okay. Well, then there we go. So one from Saskatchewan, one that's the Getting Clean on the Prairies, and then Chris Dixon from Alberta.
Yeah.
And then you and Elizabeth from BC. And then if she's from Ontario, we have 15 channels or 15 people from Ontario.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
so good. It's a pretty
not
good
too bad. And
spread.
it's a good mix. There's 2 or 3 people that have never saved seeds before.
Okay.
There's one lady. She's It's In Your Nature is her YouTube channel, and she has. She's only done flowers. She's interested in getting veggies, but she only has ever grown flowers. So she wants, and I said, that's fine. I said, there's nothing wrong with exchanging flower seeds. We all need pollinators. And
Absolutely.
so,
sent me a message on one of my videos.
Yeah, maybe.
But I only have flower seeds, and I said that's fine. Send your email to Hickory Croft and get yourself
exactly. So she did then, yeah.
So good.
So that was good because I said that's fine, and I basically just sent her back thing. I'm like, most people are doing veggies, so as long as you're okay with getting veggie seeds, then no problem.
Flowers, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
all in all, I don't know. I think
it would have been nice to have gotten somebody from every province or something.
Yeah,
but eventually,
for a 2-week turnaround, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well, we were slow to get organized on it, so I think
for sure. Well, we can look at doing another fall time seed harvest.
Yeah,
so doing it like Thanksgiving time. Well, like U.S. thing, like November, December.
Yeah, well, he's starting it earlier.
Their seeds from the season.
He's in Peterborough.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, I didn't bring a pen, but anyways, you'll remember that. Okay. Well, that's not too far from us, actually. Well, it is, but it's not in the grand scheme of the internet.
Yeah, that's true, Bibby. I wish we could share with you guys down there too, but
yeah, because I know. Well, we've talked back and forth about like the Canadian U.S. stuff, and
well, even overseas, everything. It's very.
I was talking to Darren from Down Under Farm and Forage, and he was talking about like you can't.
Yeah,
you cannot import stuff into Australia, so which does suck. But at the same time, I understand it, but it but it did suck, especially when you're watching people from
other places do it.
Yeah.
Well, what if you did something like in country though, like what we're doing up here? Hey Jan, how you doing?
Hey Jan.
Like something within Australia and just all the Australian farmers. I mean, there are several that are down there that are in Australia. I know there's some in New Zealand and some in South Africa, but there's lots that are in Australia.
Yeah,
that should work.
It's definitely. I mean, we kind of threw it together, and as Lori said in her last video, she gave us the push. But it hasn't been that bad.
I'm not doing. Let's talk through.
I mean, there's been quite a bit of emailing back and forth and that sort of stuff. But now, granted, if you were on a scale, like I can't imagine trying to organize Shed Wars. I cannot now. Now, like, I mean, you're talking way more people than 21.
Yeah.
But, we've got everybody sending us lists of seeds they've got and what they're looking for and stuff. So now we're kind of at that stage where now we need to figure out how to organize getting that information to people and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's the next part. We're going to go through and do the matchup and get the stuff sent out. I think we're just to give ourselves some breathing room. We're going to aim to have it done kind of by the end of next weekend, hopefully before. But,
and get in touch with people hopefully before that. But
so everybody, you'll see emails coming from us.
Well, and there's some people I've sent them emails to try and get a little bit more information because I didn't get a lot of information. So
Right.
Yeah, but there was, I had to pause it, but like Wild Edibles just did her lists on a screen and just went across, and it was a short, so I had to pause. I couldn't read that fast.
I actually had to do freeze frame.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, so I it went through so quick the first time that it was like, okay, so then I watched again and I paused and I read. Yeah. But anyway, so I've kind of jotted down some of her stuff, and
that was the only one I've seen. Has anybody else?
Well, like I said, people have been sending us in email form their lists, so I got to figure out how to put that out. And then,
as far as we know, nobody else has done anything.
Nobody else, I don't think, has done a video.
Getting Clean the Prairies was going to. I don't think they have. Though.
They haven't yet, but she did send a thing saying she was working on the video. So we didn't really put a restriction on that. So we just kind of said we wanted to send out the seeds mid-February time. So there's
somebody. If somebody had put one in, I didn't want to.
Yeah, no, that's just it. So we're kind of.
Hi, Jackos.
Hey, Jacko.
What time is it there tonight?
So he's going to be 1:15. 1:15. 1:15. I'm right. It's 1:15.
It's a little hidden mini game.
Figuring out what time. Now, see, where I have a problem is figuring out, like Boddington Farm. I wouldn't be able to figure out what time they are.
It'd be morning, I'm guessing.
You
were close. 1:17 a.m.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You're on it.
I was rounding.
You were off by 2 seconds.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
But yeah, I have trouble figuring out the Australia and going that way as to what.
Well, they're almost this time tomorrow.
Yeah. They'd be morning, right? They're in the morning. We're at night.
I don't know. Ask them. Down on Boddington Farm. What time is it there?
It's probably like 8 in the morning. That's my guess. Or 9 in the morning. We're going to just play guessing games with what time it is.
18, Tuesday morning.
Okay, I was a bit off then. So
we were right about morning.
Yeah, so that's that's 14. Oh, I guess because Lori's on different times with us. So anyway, it's hard to confuse.
Yeah, because it's only 5 here.
Yeah, so they're quite a bit ahead. Yeah,
right. So it's like 6-hour difference backwards. So it's like an 18-hour difference for us.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
When I was working as a travel agent.
Oh, you worked as a travel. I worked as a travel agent. Look at this small world. Yes, I used to work at Flight Center.
Oh, so did I.
Really small world.
Really small world. Yeah,
I found out.
Yeah, I worked for Flight Center in Edmonton.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I'm not even going to put the year on that. It was a long time ago.
Today. Happy Independence Day.
Oh yeah.
That's actually cool. I didn't know that.
No. That's their day. So it is if it's Tuesday, then that means it's the 26th.
Hey, Jules, come on in.
Hello, Jules.
It's a lot more fun than school, isn't it, Jacko?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty good. Like, I guess that's where we're at right now. Everybody's in.
Yeah.
We've got the 21, and then we've got to do a little bit of work.
Yeah, we've got to do a bit of organizing on trying to sort out getting the information to people that everybody's got to us. And then, I think it will be a case of, I want to try and figure out a way to do some sort of I know I don't have a community tab yet because I'm not big enough.
Yeah,
but, to have it that all the information could be there for people, like, people have asked for certain seeds. It's like, well, you can put them in touch with other people, or I'm not sure how to go about having the discussion.
I could throw something up on my website.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be a gardening website, but I could certainly set up a page that has everything on it that anybody could then, we could leave the links in your descriptions, my descriptions, anybody emails and asks for it. You can say, here, go here. Here's all the information.
Yeah,
that might work.
Yeah, I mean, at least definitely going forward, if we grow it, because that's one thing that I'm finding, because being the central people, I guess, like it all coming to us, and then it's lists of stuff, and I'm like, how do I share that information now? So that's the part that I got to figure out.
Well,
well, we can do that, and I also have newsletter capabilities and stuff like that. So,
okay. That could work.
Yeah. Well, actually, so a newsletter, you could, you make that and then we would just email it?
Well, no, it sends right out from my website.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because I was going to say, because like everybody, obviously I have their emails now. So, but.
They would either need to sign up or we would need to get permission from them for me to be able to add their emails.
Yeah.
I can't just randomly add people's emails without it being authorized. So, but if you ask them, then I can do that, and I can just set up a list and make a newsletter and send it out quarterly or whatever. Hey, Boone, how you doing?
Hey, Boone.
Hello.
I think
one thing, because we did get the 20, we're gonna because we weren't sure whether we were just gonna do 3 or 5. People to share with, but I think we'll keep it to the 5 because we've got enough people to do that. So we're gonna make those groupings. But like what you're talking about, there's been a few people that have basically expressed interest in kind of being open up to swapping with anybody within the group. Which
the same thing,
I think is good too. But,
like Wild Edibles, yourself, even us. We've said
so it's not
even if you're not one of our 5, if there's something that you
see that somebody has, you can mention it. Yeah, for sure.
So that's the part that we're now, and I don't know.
We'll still keep the original piece of, like, we'll send it the emails with here's the 5 people that, and their contact information.
And you can get in touch with them and go back and forth about what you have and what you want.
But what I'm thinking, what Lori's talking about with potentially doing the newsletter would be a great way after for people who want to, like, if we did one with, if you've got certain seeds available or someone's looking for something, you could put it in the newsletter and people could get in touch later. But it wouldn't influence the 5 that I've sent out for this particular challenge. But as this is my thing where it's like when we're all willing to share. So it's kind of one of those, how do you then kind of get it out there, but then not make it out there to the whole big world? Yeah, so definitely gonna have some learning things on that, but I think that's got some potential good ideas with doing a newsletter, or like you say, linking to a page on your site or something like that. So that's something we'll probably have to figure out and discuss and kind of go from there with you. But anyways, just kind of well, it's just kind of a way for, because there are, like I say, of the 21, there's 14 that are on YouTube. So the other 7, it's another way to involve them. That's not necessarily. Yeah. So that's what I was kind of thinking is it's easy for us to post a video of the seeds. And if people watch it, that's great. But for the ones that are not on YouTube doing that sort of thing, it might be a little more difficult to share that info.
Yeah, so, exactly. So this is just another way to share it. So
yeah. So I think
Oxygen Farmer, freehandly made.
Hey there.
Welcome.
But yeah, we're getting excited though for starting gardening.
Yeah.
It's getting close.
I actually planted lavender.
Oh, you
Oh,
planted
nice.
your seeds. Nice.
Planted lavender seeds. Yeah, apparently they like a frost.
Hmm.
So I knew we were going to be getting frost this week, so I went ahead and threw the seeds in last week.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they come up.
Hopefully they come up.
They're from
No.
seed before, so
We made the effort. We bought a whole bunch of started ones and they died.
well they died when we
Hi,
moved.
Christy.
Yeah. So, but yes. Boots and bonnets. I want to say I just watched a video that you were going to be starting some seeds. Did I not? Weren't you setting up grow lights? Hopefully I don't have the wrong video. That happens at times because you watch so many videos.
All the time.
Oh, that's something that we are learning is you're watching a lot, and to keep everything straight is like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
The witch?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that Christy was.
No, there wasn't.
No, not her. Okay.
I
Well, there we go then. See? No. I really thought she was. We got another Boots that we watched.
have to get out of the habit of compulsively leaving a comment on every video that I watch
Okay.
because it keeps me from doing anything. I can't accomplish anything when all I do is sit at the computer making comments on videos that I'm watching.
Well, this is what we said.
I have to let that go, not have to do every single one.
Yeah. No, it's definitely this time of year it's not so bad, but as you start getting into the spring and all the garden stuff and everything else comes, then it's just like, how am I going to cram that in? Because once we're even noticing it now, the days are getting longer.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we're eating an hour later than we normally eat, and then the YouTube time is a little bit shorter. And
But everything else time gets a little longer.
Yeah, well, because there's more and more to do outside, right? And around the yard and around the house. And
yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared for
craft room
the
was one of my goals this year, so I have to make stuff.
We still have to sit down and do our goals for the year.
Yes.
We're up here, but that's not always the best spot to leave them.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's going by quickly, so it will be here sooner than people think.
It'll be here, yeah. Very
Oh,
soon. Very, very soon.
Reading Jacko's.
yeah, the more
It is.
the harder it is to get through them all.
Yeah. Yeah, and you encourage people, please comment, please comment, please comment. And then they do.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you have to answer, and then you're just like, holy cow, that was an hour and a half. Oh boy. Oh, it's great. We love the comments and stuff. And
I do too. I love the interaction, but yeah, I can spend a lot of time just messing around like that.
we enjoy sometimes when people just send an emoji or a picture of a cow, or because it's like, well, we don't need to worry that they watched it, they got the idea, but we don't need to say anything.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I can't. It definitely puts it into perspective now that we're doing it, just how hard it is for those big channels.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine when you've got. Well, it's like, whose live did we go? Oh, we went into Roots to Refuge. Do you watch her? We went into her live, just first time ever, because we'd been doing lives ourselves. We thought, well, let's go see. And she's got 1,700 people in there. You couldn't even focus on the words. It was just gone. And we said, well, when you get that big, you might not be doing lives, because I don't think I can read it.
Well, when I went to see, I don't know if you're familiar with Curiosity Inc. at all.
No,
I was in their live the other day. They had over 7,000 people.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Wow! Crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's a good thing for this. We only have to manage 21 people.
Yeah, we only have to manage 21 people. That's all right. Oh.
But I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though. See how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can get it we'll get it turned around this week, and then open it up to everybody else to do their part and sort of with their people they're exchanging with, and then we'll have to wait and see when people get the stuff, and then wait for the actual gardening season.
Yeah.
For things to happen.
Well, and hopefully some videos pop up. I mean, I search the Canadian Seed Challenge every day or two, just in case somebody had posted something or whatever. And I think there's a few people that we know on here that we could be like, you should make a video.
Where's your video? Kick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it'll come. I know there's. It's something. It's one of those things. It's not always in the forefront of your mind in January.
Yeah,
really.
January is almost over.
I know.
Yeah, that is very true. And I feel the same way about the auto responses too, although I will sometimes use them as a kicking off point. And then add my own message to it, like "thank you very much," and then put a name in it, and then another comment.
I didn't know you could do auto responses.
TubeBuddy has some auto responses.
Oh, I've never done it through TubeBuddy.
YouTube does too.
Ah, I never found that button.
I want to actually like talk with people, right? So
yeah, exactly. Well, and I think when you actually read and respond, it sticks in your mind more. Like that's the one thing that I'm finding as our channel's building, and you probably find as your channel's building, you're really developing a relationship with people is somewhat by the comments, because it is, we found for us anyways, it's a handful of people that are regularly commenting, and you can talk back and forth about something that wasn't even in the video because they got it from the last comment, and so it sort of is building that bit of more relationship, which is kind of nice. Yeah,
well, that's kind of the point, right? For some of us anyway, for a lot of us, we started doing this as a way to just kind of get out and socialize a little bit more. And well, as you do that more and more and share your knowledge with other people, learn from other people, then it's just kind of a go around, come around.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. Like Jacko's the cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Makes us feel like we're leaving the pub.
Congratulations.
It is memorable. Exactly.
Woohoo.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent. I'm getting monetized. That's awesome.
Yeah. I wonder if I don't think I can send up any kind of a whoop-de-doo, but. Maybe I can.
Did it go? Oh, there you go.
The joys of technology when it works.
Yeah. Hi, Amy.
Hello, Amy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think we're kind of, I think today at this point where I don't think there'll be any questions from anybody because we're just.
We're just chit-chatting. Well, I think isn't the only other person in the swap that's in here right now Elizabeth?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll veering off into other topics.
You
can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
What does anybody want to talk about?
Does anybody have any questions about anything?
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
Well, maybe not anything, but within reason.
Yeah. Well, Jacko must be. He probably has lots more started. Well, or is he similar to you in zone, Lori? What you're? I think Jacko would be similar.
What's your zone? Do you know your zone?
I don't know. The zones probably are different.
I don't know. The zones might be different, I guess, in England. I was just thinking he's probably similar, able to start things too. So, been working away.
Yeah, well, isn't Jacko is growing now, isn't he, for one of the South teams?
Oh, gosh,
Isn't Jacko's allotment one of the teams that was picked for down south? Am I mistaken there? Jacko will tell us in a minute.
Yeah.
But I thought he was one of the... Oh, Amy sent me an email.
He thinks zone 7, not sure.
Yeah, so if it's comparable, then that's quite a bit ahead of us.
But that would be similar to Lori.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not far behind us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we started sweet potatoes, not necessarily because we necessarily wanted to, but because we found those ones in the box, and it was kind of either start them and get some slips or have them go to waste. So they're growing quite well behind the. I'll go grab one.
Yeah, you should grab one to show because it's
for sure.
They're out of control and we're way too early. So I guess we're going to be growing them in the basement grow room for now. We planted them. We put them in the water last week.
Okay.
And they've just gone crazy.
And they've gone absolutely crazy. So we got to start all those now to be rooted in the water,
and then go to round 2.
Yeah, it needs water.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, we did that. Those are our sweet potatoes.
Okay, I gotcha.
So I said I said if we could figure out how to mail slips.
Yeah.
But
it would just have to be later.
Yeah, it would have to be later because I think you'd run the risk of them freezing in the mail.
Yeah.
But
it's going to be protecting them, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, you don't know if they're actually sitting in a post office for a whole weekend or something. Then
I would assume they probably would.
Yeah. But, that was our little. We're getting kick-started into the growing season with sweet potatoes. So now the nice thing is, though, we can eat those greens. So if worst case scenario that they're too early, we'll just eat them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just keep eating the greens and trimming them back and then plant them when you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I thought.
Yeah, he's in the shed wars.
I think we missed a video somewhere along the line.
Well, we watched.
I think that this one's on the website. I'm pretty sure that this announcement one I put on the website. I'm slowly adding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I will check, Amy. I just looked at your email, and I will check that. Thank you for the list. I will check that against what I have now on the site and make sure I haven't missed anybody. And their intro videos, because I did do all of what I could find for the South teams, but I easily could have missed somebody. So Amy has now sent me an email with the information, and I can make sure that's updated.
It's coming along.
Yeah, the hard one is going to be when I have to put together all the teams for the Northern Hemisphere. That's going to take some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to how many people there are. I think there was, because the folder switched to John's, the playlist switched to John's. It wasn't on Arkansas Woodcutter anymore. We didn't find it. But then we found one on John's, and it had 63 entry videos.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's it. But
they're all supposed to be together in one place. So
yeah. So that's probably
gone hunting for entry videos, especially not for Northern Hemisphere ones, because I don't really need them yet. So, I mean, there's been several that I've watched, but I haven't gone hunting for new ones. So if they don't pop up in my Shed Wars stuff, I don't go looking for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think most of them, anyways, we had peeked at already. So I don't think there was anybody really new adding to it. Indoor grow setup.
That'll be good to see set up. That's where we're kind of in waiting on that too.
Yes, waiting on lights.
Yeah. But The fun of living in an area where you can't grow outside year round.
Yeah. Well, and when you can't just walk into a store and buy stuff.
Yeah, that too, right?
Oh, that's really put a loop, because it's one of those things you think you've ordered everything, you go pick it up, you get home and you go, huh,
we're missing some little piece.
Now we got to order again and wait for our number to be called. And
yeah, it takes longer.
Yeah. The cat is trying to bomb the thingy, and he's
okay.
He was like, I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
Recorded. No cats allowed.
Okay, so Gail says 70. So okay, I saw there was 63 on the thing last time we checked it, but we haven't looked in.
70 is quite a few.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That'll be interesting to divide up for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Herbs in the window. Yeah,
we've done that too with the growing herbs in the window. Our old house was a lot better for it because we had one huge window, but this house, all the windows are smaller, so
south-facing.
We kind of
there's a cat gonna get its tail in there.
We kind of decided to go the grow light route just because we didn't have the window space.
Yeah.
That's what we kind of say the same thing too. It's like we're creating a grow up in our basement.
Yeah.
It's a grow up, but it's for vegetables.
Yeah.
Also, anytime you talk about your grow room, people automatically think, "Oh, you're growing." Like, nope.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
Yeah. The main intent is lettuce and greens.
Yeah, exactly. So.
We thought about trying to do a tomato plant or two inside, but
yeah.
I think by the time we get them started now, I don't know.
Oh, I think we're too late now, but
probably too late now.
I do want to try and see if we can keep a cherry tomato going next fall in the grow room. I think that would be if I plant it late enough and get it vined up a nice trellis in a pot. I think if you brought it in, like if it's just started to get the little green tomatoes on it and blossoms and stuff, I think it would potentially work.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the hope.
A couple of tiny dwarf bush tomatoes that I'm going to try indoors next year.
The one of the ladies, the Getting Clean on the Prairies, that's doing the exchange, she just picked her tomatoes that she'd grown. The method, the one that Growing with Steve uses,
the
Kratky method.
Okay.
With the growing them in water or in sponges or something. Mm-hmm. But
rock wool.
Yeah, rock wool. And she got some nice tomatoes, but I don't think she concluded that it was necessarily worth it. But
it is if you can't get them.
Yeah.
Or can't grow them outside. That's funny, Jacko's comment.
Yeah, about the getting a knock on the door. Full of naughty plants. Well, I did have someone on the seed exchange inquire as to whether that could be part of the exchange. I said, well, it is in Canada, so I guess who knows what people will want to grow on the other end.
Yeah, I saw some mentioned on a list there.
Actually, I think Wild Edibles had it on her list too.
Yeah.
So there's a couple else as well. I'm pretty sure that we're all going to be getting hemp seeds.
Hemp is good.
Yeah. Well, I saved a bunch that grew wild on the property. We didn't know that they were there. Anyway, so I saved a bunch of seeds from it just because, you never know.
Yeah.
Sheep like to eat it.
The sheep love it.
And chickens.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I'm not sure if it has any sort of effect on them, but
they're not supposed to eat it, but
they do.
There was other things the sheep ate: rhubarb leaves and peonies. They're not supposed to eat those either, but they loved them.
So that's ridiculous, right? You can buy the seeds, but it's illegal to grow or cultivate.
Really?
Yeah, that doesn't.
So what do they expect you to do with it? That's sort of crazy.
It's for seed collecting. You collect all the different kinds, put them on the shelf, and leave them there.
Yeah, so that we can look at the seeds. They're really pretty.
So pretty.
Yeah. Wow. I think that's one of those things that the
Really
novelty
cool.
of it's kind of worn off here now because I think so many people have it now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, well, and people aren't being thrown in jail now for minor drug crimes,
yeah,
right? That aren't hurting anybody.
Yeah.
Although I think the black market is still just as vibrant and lucrative as it ever was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Prices are better, right?
yeah. Well, I think they're a plant that needs a lot of looking after too, which I'm not good at looking after plants.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah. If you have a medical card in Oklahoma, you can grow 6 plants.
Interesting.
We're only allowed 4.
But they can be outside.
Yeah, ours can be outside in your garden, but we're only allowed 4.
Yeah.
But 35 pounds for 6 seeds? Holy
Wow.
cow. Wowzers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's for those seed collectors.
Yeah, they're really high collectibles.
They'll all be vintage. This will be from such and such a year. And
Yeah.
Preserve those suckers in resin. Forever.
That's funny. That's too funny. There's a whole novelty market.
Yeah. Oh, and Australia, not allowed any.
Is the world coming to?
Wow.
Well, who knows? I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh, but you got the
Do
same.
you guys have medical down in Australia? Any medical usage in Australia for cannabis or CBD or anything? Just curious.
Well, you got the same thing with because you were saying about like you can't grow proper poppies either.
No, that's been for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean,
although it's crazy because the bread poppy is still a type of opium poppy, and there seems to be a bit of a resurgence in people growing the bread poppy. So,
planted a small plant into a McDonald's outdoor windowsill.
That's hilarious.
Oh my.
Planted it at the McDonald's store.
That's funny.
Oh boy.
That's hilarious.
Can you imagine everybody going through drive-through like, wonder why they're growing that? Everybody be driving by.
That would be fabulous.
They're all driving by going, that can't be. It can't be.
It's got to be fake.
Yeah. Okay. You got.
Yeah, right? Full Salia.
Hey, cat. No. But yeah, there's a. I'm going to go because Jacko's in here and he's England, but isn't there something in England against the morning glory as well? Something?
Morning glories are awful.
Well, they're supposed to be.
I bet it did. Just pluck a butt off, eh, Jacko?
You're like, getting very popular McDonald's.
That's funny.
Wow. That is kind of good. But yeah, I thought there was something about the morning glory and you couldn't grow it in the UK or something. Because it's
invasive. It's so invasive.
Well, it's got some sort of hallucinogenic things.
Really?
Yeah. I can't remember if you eat it or you smoke it or what you do. I don't know. But I thought for some reason it's one of those weird things because I used to live
like
in
licking the frog's head. Well, have you heard of that?
There's you have to get
lick his head and
whatever toxins they have is
hallucinogenic,
but it's something like that.
Yeah, you have to lick the frog's head to get it. I don't know.
It's all right. There's a frog here. It doesn't do anything to people, but if you catch it and have a bunch of them in a bucket with other frogs, it secretes a toxin that'll kill the other frogs.
Oh wow!
Yeah, only one of our frogs. It's the pickerel frog.
Huh?
They look like a leopard frog, but they're not.
There you go.
Otherwise, useless information.
Yeah, you're always full of that.
Well, you know, you got to have some trivia now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
So yeah, I knew there was something with morning glory. I thought that they couldn't grow them. Yeah,
So it's
okay.
not hallucinogenic for sure. And is that the poppies or is that
That's the morning glories.
That's the morning glory? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew. I used to think they were so pretty until I found out how invasive they were.
Yeah, under the right conditions.
Well, out here on the island, they're awful. They will grow wild. They will take over and kill entire trees. They just suck right into them and wind all the way up.
Yeah.
We've got, three? There's three, well, one of them's not native, but they're relatives of the morning glory that grow here. And some of them get pretty big.
Oh boy.
That's a story, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah. See, when we go off topic of garden or seed swapping, this is what happens.
We're still talking about seeds.
I guess we are still
talking about gardening, aren't we? Aren't frogs in the garden?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they can be.
Yeah.
I thought frogs were good in the garden. Don't they kill the bad bugs?
Yeah, was it American toads are big eaters of earwigs?
Okay. I need some of those because I have earwigs everywhere all summer long. They make me insane.
Mm.
Do you guys have American toads out there?
No.
No.
I have diatomaceous earth, and that helps. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, they love all of my beds. All of my garden beds are wood, right?
Yeah, so they go in.
Yeah, they love to find a nice little wood spot to hide in.
Mm.
And then you bring them in the house in a head of lettuce or something, and
Yeah.
Right. It all goes automatically into a tub of water with vinegar in it.
Yeah.
So then and let it sit for 10 minutes. It'll kill all the bugs.
I once had a little tiny baby garter snake come out of a head of lettuce after bringing it in the house. That was kind of funny.
You had a what?
A little tiny baby garter snake.
Oh, ooh.
Word kind of one. It was down in the lettuce head.
Yuck. Yuck.
Garter snakes are fine.
Yeah, no, that does not sound good at all.
That's funny. We're going around licking frogs and toads.
Trying to find the right one, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be going on Gail's live, which I believe starts in like 10 minutes. Is that right, Gail?
I think it's not till 10.
Not till 10?
I think it's at 10. Well, 10 our time, I think.
And it's only 9 your time.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe
we'll wait for her to confirm that because I don't know for sure.
Well, she said it was going to be 8 her time.
Uh-oh, yes.
Yes. So 8 her time is 6 my time, which is in 6
Okay.
minutes. So
7 minutes, yes. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to wrap this one up, guys.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week on Hickory Croft Farm channel. Same time, same place.
And hopefully we'll have a few more things organized for the exchange and hopefully
we'll be on to phase 2.
Yes. Yeah.
On phase 2, swapping seeds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Or will people have been communicating by then?
Well, maybe. Depends how quickly we move.
Well, yeah, because some people didn't get in touch with us till last night. So
Okay. I did do a last minute
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
A bunch of people go, I'm not too late, am I? So that's fine. But then it's kind of like, okay, now we got to refigure. But no, that's the plan anyways, is hopefully to start getting in touch with people and get them either the people they're mailing to, or at least get some more information from them to gather stuff. I mean, there's a few that haven't given seed lists or anything, and if they're not worried about it, that's fine, but I don't know if it was something they wanted to do. So
yeah, so we'll give them time. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wrap it up, guys. Thanks for coming, Boone.
Yes, thanks for everybody.
Yes, thanks everybody. It's good to chat. I'm sure we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. I can no longer sit and hang out in lives all night long, but I am going to do Gales next.
You hear that from everybody, though, and then it's like 4 hours later.
You get her. Why won't you do mine?
Anyways,
all right.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Good night, guys. Have a great day.
You too.